All right, text I of hour 11. It's so short I'm going to read it here. I, Teiresias, will tell you, Odysseus, a sign, a sema, a very clear one, which will not get lost in your thinking.
Well, it's short, but it takes a lot of explaining, doesn't it?
There's a lot in it.
And what are you going to say is the takeaway? Is it the moment that Odysseus can figure out a way to visualize what his own tomb will look like? Or is it the moment when he sees something that he hasn't seen before? Or is it a way to understand what will happen in the plot of the Odyssey by the time we reach the end of the storytelling? All these questions, I think, are possible in responding. All these questions, I think, are possible as we try to figure out what the specific application of these words might be.
Mm-hmm. I like this. How should I say it? Here, the sema is the point of contact that orients you in your thinking.
Yes.
It's a testament to the centrality of the hero in ancient Greek community life, making meaning for the community. This also reminds me, doesn't Nestor say the exact same thing to his son Antilochus?
Yes, he does. And there, it's clear that the sign is possibly a tomb of a hero. Over here in the Odyssey, it's not yet clear, and it doesn't really get 100% clear ever. Because sure, we hear about the death of Odysseus. We hear that the death is somehow marked by a marker, but it's not spelled out that the referent is the tomb of Odysseus. What is spelled out is a moment when the thing that he's carrying on his shoulder is perceived by the local population not as an oar that you row with, but a winnowing shovel that you winnow with. So you go from the implement of a sailor to the implement of a farmer. Does the identity of the implement itself change, or does simply the perception of the implement change? And why is it that everything comes together at that moment when people seem to get lost in their thinking, or Odysseus could get lost in his thinking, because one moment it's an oar for rowing, the next moment it's a winnowing shovel for winnowing. Mm-hmm. Well, which one is it? And yet that is the marker for where he will plant his oar or his winnowing shovel, and then whatever you see as a silhouette looks like a tomb, but it also looks like a heap of winnowed wheat. So it's clear, all right, but clear for whom and for what moment? And that is why all of this comes together so beautifully at the beginning of the Odyssey, where as a result of his travels, Odysseus gets to experience different kinds of thinking in different kinds of places. It's not that things are relative, it's that societies have different ways of organizing the universe. And therefore, even the concept of the hero will be different if you're a farmer and different if you're a sailor.